Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Washington Nationals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Matt Koch gets the start for Arizona in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Adam Eaton heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, number 2.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And something's going to have to give here in game 1 because both of these teams come in riding winning streaks. They've played some of their best baseball this season, so this is set up to be an exciting series.
Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit.
And you can tell that out there on the mound, he's definitely thinking about back-to-back strikeouts here to start off this ball game. He gets it to 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, but then he can't come up with that put-away pitch, and he winds up serving up a 1-out single.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
John Jay comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Murphy takes it in. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, third baseman,
Jake Lamb will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Launched to right field and deep. Harper looks up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
And you know, as soon as he let that ball go, he probably wanted it back. It was just grooved right down the middle, and you cannot make mistakes like that to that kind of hitter.
Paul Goldschmidt strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And something's going to have to give here in game one because both of the...
That one's out of here. Back-to-back home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Number 196 for his career, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Standing in now, David Peralta.
David Peralta.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
In tight with the sinker, ball two.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3 runs already home here. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, guys, this team really needs David Peralta to step it up. He had a brutal month at the plate. He's in a real power drop. Did not hit a single home run all of last month. Well, that's hard to believe when we're talking about a guy with his type of power.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Alex Avila gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Matt Adams will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
And another foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
An impressive effort to stay with it, though.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year, has as soft a hands as anybody in the league.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1 and 2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0 and 2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Peralta is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Matt Wieters digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Trey Turner will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Here's the first pitch to him. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. A throw to the plate, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
This is always a danger with a runner on third. It looked like the slider there, but he just overcooked it, and it's going to allow that runner to come in and score.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So stepping in, Tanner Roark, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out to center field. Dyson on the run. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a run. Nick Ahmed will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Now to the plate, Jake Lamb. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The first baseman, number
Paul Goldschmidt gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd. Adam Eaton is set to start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd. Ryan Zimmerman stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position in 2.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Third baseman,
Wilmer Defoe steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. The tag, and he is out at 3rd, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the box. David Peralta digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Matt Koch will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Jake Lamb will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where
and the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. Matt Wieters is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5.
Third baseman, number 1.
Wilmer Defoe digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Ranging back is Dyson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're unable to make it. Matt Koch comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Trevor Gott is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Adam Eaton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. T.J. McFarland will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 30, T.J.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 13 for him on the year, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
And all you can do is just stand there and watch this one and hope it goes foul. If you're the right fielder, you never have any kind of play on this. And as you can see, it was hooking hard, but it winds up just banging off of that right field foul pole.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
The catcher, number 5.
Alex Avila will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit hard to the right side. Murphy's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Nick Ahmed will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Hit to short. Turner comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. Number 17 for him on the season, as incredibly we are all tied. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Wilmer Defoe is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. No outs, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
Matt Wieters digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Ryan Madsen will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Andrew
attention,
Chafin
please.
will be summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen now,
for
so
the
he'll take over to
Diamondbacks.
start inning number 8. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
Jake Lamb will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
Sometimes we
44.
use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it.
David
I don't think he
Peralta.
got that one flush, though.
Digging in, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Two out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Hit sharply on the ground. Murphy fields it cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Bryce Harper will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Lamb is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Left fielder.
Sometimes
Matt
when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. Lamb is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ryan Zimmerman stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Chris Owings strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. You're not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 5. Alex
In now, Alex Avila. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Remember now, that's the winning run if he can get on. He definitely put a good swing on this ball. Just unlucky that it was right at him.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
That misses. 1-1 to count now to the Arizona shortstop. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Wilmer Defoe strides in, grounded out his last time through. Archie Bradley will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, that'll put the opposing team in big trouble as he gets the leadoff double. This game's tied. He's the go-ahead run out there, all pumped up about it, trying to get his teammates fired up as well.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
The batter, number 7.
That's a big base hit for him right there. That drives in the go-ahead run. He's fired up down there at first, and I'm sure his dugout is even more fired up.
Trey Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Howie Kendrick will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Center fielder
Adam Eaton will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming, here it is. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Up next for the Nationals,
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Murphy.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
2-0 now.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. You're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
A strike, and it's 2-1. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Bryce Harper stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ruby De La Rosa will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Ruby De La Rosa.
De La Rosa pauses. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men. Michael Taylor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Kelvin Herrera will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Ketel Marte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ketel Marte.
Into the seats, 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. This is flared out towards second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. John Jay will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And 2, here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. That's lifted the other way out to left. Adams on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
To the hole, left side, and it's through, a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, it took him an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
The final